Here's Brody Brazil.
It does seem like this project has already overcome so many hurdles, from lawsuits that are not completely gone, but basically are on the cusp of disappearing, the BCDC vote, the county of Alameda already showing their interest in this, and you guys as the city of Oakland and how much progress you all have made in this. Doesn't it seem like a binding vote right now from the city of Oakland is a huge domino to fall? And once that does, everything else afterwards with the county, the State Lands Commission, and the BCDC is going to fall in place. Like, is right now the last big bottleneck?
I do believe that having the proposal in front of the city council, I do believe that that is the biggest bottleneck. And again, I'm really frustrated because I do feel as though the current city administration and the mayor has been hyper focused on Howard Terminal with the sense in telling us that they will have something by September, right? After recess, by September. And I almost feel as if, not almost, but I do feel as if their foot was let off the gas on many other issues of different crises that were happening, like our homelessness and public safety. And to see that they haven't actually gotten that much headway for us to actually receive even a draft proposal, it's frustrating, and it's it's just very frustrating. That's just point blank what it is. And because I was expecting that if you're going to be spending all of your time at the federal government asking for all these grant funds when you could have been asking for funding for our unhoused or our public safety, but you're using your political will to ask for the grant funds for Howard Terminal for the greater good or whatever have you, then at least we would have a draft by now, and so it's just really disappointing.
How does Oakland balance, and because you brought it up and I was going to go there anyway, how does Oakland balance all of the other issues it's facing right now? And many are life and death. The Howard Terminal Ballpark, very important, but certainly not to the same level of crime and violence and homelessness. And the school district, I know that's also a big concern for the council right now. Does the city of Oakland have the proper bandwidth these days to facilitate projects and issues on all fronts? Or how do you see that?
These days?
Yeah.
Since you said these days, it's obvious it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right? In my opinion, the answer to that is no. I mean, currently and this falls under, we're legislators, so we don't have authority to direct city staff on like how to handle things. But under the current administration, we're seeing that they're not able to handle all the different crises. We're seeing a huge increase of homelessness, 25% within the last 3 years. They mismanaged $70 million. They haven't even tracked not one of those dollars. It's very infuriating because, like you said, these are life-threatening situations. People are dying, kids and adults and everyone who are on the streets, they're being hurt. Not just that, but public safety, people are being shot. It just feels like chaos, and it's the frustrating part is, all of these balls are up in the air, and then you have this Howard Terminal that we're seeing that they're paying a lot of attention to, but yet we don't have a draft proposal. So it's like, it's a lot frustrating. And I think that there could have been stronger collaboration if we were in a situation where the mayor's office had the trust of the council and the council had the trust of the mayor, which we don't. And so therefore, there's no collaboration. We don't have collaborative efforts from the city of Oakland with the county. And that's a problem, It's just not a collaborative work. And I think that as we are seeing, that Oakland is suffering because of the lack of leadership to be collaborative.
The frustration that you say you have, and I understand that you wanted the efforts to produce something you all could vote on and move forward and feel like you got something accomplished in 2022. Is it worth the frustration for everybody right now if whatever's being negotiated and the funds are being secured, if it's only taking time because, and I'm just hypothetical here, if it's being done the right way, is it worth that extra time? Is it worth taking it into 2023? Is it worth your frustrations if behind the scenes this thing comes through a lot more ironclad than, hey, we're just going to throw something at you, it's not very good, vote on it, yes, no, and it doesn't work out?
No, absolutely. If I was hearing that we were moving forward in a way where the deal is actually more solid and that it's something that is fiscally responsible and what have you, great. Yes, let's take the time to actually get that done. But I don't have a sense that that's actually happening. I have a sense that it's actually, unraveling.